Welcome to Sparta. Well, in the dark as usual, the mask on as usual. But you get that in the land and the high mountains of Sparta. The lands of YouTube, we can be who we want to be, as long as we sort of keep it real. But you just never know. Because even things in reality can be mysterious, magical, and deceive you. But let's get some light on the subject, shall we? The one flame to get us through, to bring us through the storm. Oh, we have to wait till it turns a bit brighter. Here we go. Well, I won't be on long tonight. I like that. This accent. It has its qualities, its benefits, and its doubts. But you get that. So I hope I find everyone well. Another weekend, another week totally over. What an adventurous week. I hope we don't have any more replays of last week over here. That terrible incident. Two terrorists, father and a son, decided to unload on a bunch of people at the beach. They just happened to be Jewish. And they just happened to be radicals. I'm not sure whether they followed Islam or not. That's unimportant. What is important, that they got them. Yes, I have footage on my post if you want to have a good look. It's the best footage that you're going to see because it's got the gunman sitting right on top. You don't want to see the people getting dropped. Right? So, and there'll be footage of that. And that's too graphic, too silly. But what you see there, well, the amount of time he can sit back, going back and forth, bang, 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 bang. And now the buyback scheme with the guns again, reduced to nothing but boat action and single shots. Reduce the amount of guns that people have, well, I can understand that myself, unless you own a property or an actual museum gun enthusiast or a gun club. You shouldn't have to own any more than, say, probably 7 guns max. People say, oh, that's too much. No way, got the 7 guns. Well, that's right. Australia has got the most dangerous creatures in the world in it. I mean, come on, guys. Oh, there you go. And that's it. We can go light like that. Blowing out on me, eh? A bit of breeze, because I've got the door open, because it is still very humid and warm over here. And our summer, our night times as hot as some countries' summers in the day. So let's get the Lord's Prayer. The Book of Wolverine. Oh, Wolverine, even though he is a made-up character, he was, he made a deal with the government, didn't he? You work for us and we'll feed you. So everyone has a price. And he spends the rest of his time feeling guilty about it. And that's all that is. So he was a bit of a troll too. Don't get many trolls lately. That's because they're learning. But then again, there's a whole new generation coming up that aren't learning. They don't know how to turn on a stove. Tell them where to put the pizza in that oven. They'll put it, they don't even know which part of the oven is the oven. You can't even see that this is the real guy. Don't even understand that this is Sparta. This is Sparta. Now I could be very demonic in my accents, but I chose to do this one for some reason, and it seems to work. Calming, cool, and collective, mysterious, and wondrous all at the same time. Plus, it gives a good version when you do the Lord's Prayer. Brings weight to the Word of God. And here we go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And now you have God in your day, in your night, wherever you may be. If you're out in space, you could be day, night, whatever time you have chosen. If you're across the other side of the galaxy and you're getting this, I'm sure you understand that. They're funny little guys, they've got springs for eyes. Yes, there is life out there. It is very sparse, and maybe it talks like that. Well, maybe I'm just a nut with a mask, but am I? I don't think so, and neither does the Australian government. Fancy that. Looking at my email to see whether I've got a reply. But they all closed around Christmas time, and so getting correspondence from them is going to be like pushing bricks up a hill of slimy shit. It's going to be pretty hard and very smelly. Well, I haven't done this for a while. I don't know whether I should even worry about doing it. I'm not hurting anyone or stealing anyone's content. And if ones want to chop up my content, well, they can, this one. They can do whatever they want. They can find anything they want with it. Maybe the Lord's Prayer would do them well. Or the fact that he sits here talking and there's no one watching him in the chat. But that doesn't mean I'm not a failure. Oh, no. I'm not no failure. As long as you keep going and trying, you are no failure. You must remember this. This will get you through life in a way that no other thing can. And if you are strong and as hard as me, and know the pain zone, see, that's it. People don't want the pain zone no more. It's not just the younger generation that want it handed to them on a silver platter. That goes right the way through. Follows that woke movement like the joke it is. Terrible way of events. Terrible way that we have to live this world in such a fashion. We allow delusion to take place of science and knowledge. Education levels are very low all over the world. hold you to this, rather be on their social media, rather be playing their games instead of learning their names. Unbelievable amount of idiotic, pathetic rules and regulations and benefits that we have to create and provide for these ones of internet. These ones that are coming up that, we seem to allow them to live a fair, free life without any responsibility for their actions. How about that? Like feminism. Feminism isn't about making women stronger. That's a load of crap. That's where the hype is. That's where you become evil. No, women are already strong, very strong in their own rights and their own ways. Far stronger than men are. It's about changing the way the world perceives this strength. It's not about empowering you. It's about educating the world how to deal with it. A strong woman looks at a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink. A true strong woman. I do not wish women to have power over men or men to have power over women, but they have to have power over themselves. And this is where we are failing in life. Life, if well lived, is long enough. So the rest of it is like Jack said, it's vanity. Vanity. The vanity to stay alive. To live for as long as one can. To see the things that one doesn't know about that knows will come in the future. Vanity, hey? Wanting to live forever is vain. I've already said that, but I could say it again. Living forever is not as good as what you think it would be. After 300 years, you'll be ostracized. After 10,000 years, you'll be very lonely. After 1 billion years, well, who knows if this earth will be here at all. When the sun goes supernova, you'll get blasted across the other side of the galaxy. But you'll be living forever. And slowly and surely you'll see all the stars and all the suns, whether they deplete their energy or by the distance of time, disappear. And it's just nothing but you and the void. And out there, nobody can hear you scream. And that's where your vanity will lead you. Vanity, eh? When God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the same mistakes. When God gives you a new beginning, human race, don't repeat the same mistakes. Making sense now? A doctor can save your life. A lawyer can defend your life. Yeah, right, if you got enough money. A soldier can give you a peaceful life only if he wins the war. But only God can give you that everlasting life. That vanity that you seek is up in heaven and nowhere else. And you'll have it, everlasting vanity, if you do it right down here. That's the whole key. That's the surprise. That's the gift. Because when you are dead and your spirit goes on to heaven, you are now free from this pain. Free from age, from harm. Unless you go to hell, where you'll feel pain until the end of time. And that's a very, very long time because it never ends. So neither will your pain. Terrible. But people don't realize that yet. Do a deal with the devil, he giggles all the way to the bank with that one. No matter how you think you're going to get out of it. And no matter how much you praise and pray to God. Unless someone like me comes along and puts their hand out to you, you ain't going to God. You're going to go where you signed up to go, where you belong. So you can try to escape as much as you want, no matter who you are. You'll all end up like, in that fiery pit together. One big, happy Hollywood family. We are here to add to what we can for life. People, if that makes sense, not to get what we can from it. We've got to add to it. Make it more worthy of why life is worthy of living at all. If enough of us did this and understood this, there'll be a far better world. Far better world indeed. Oh, I can hear Maxwell. Can you deal with him, please, Ryan? Okay, my son's dealing with that cat. Oh, cats. Yeah, just, they're friendly, but they're annoying. And they only seem to move now at night. But it's a little bit cooler, of course, when you've got a rug on as a skin in the Australian outback. Well, it's not very good. Oh, here we got here. Oh, hello, Chloe. That's a pretty. That's usually what happens all the time, actually. Oh, where is she? There it is. I will just say, good morning. Good morning, Chloe. I am live at the moment. Live at the moment. Kiddo. Ooh. Whoosh. And that's how you do that. Sorry about my little bit of private life getting in. But she likes to check up. She's obviously getting up now. I give her a bit of shit, tell her to get breakfast. She has a bit of a giggle, takes the piss out of me. And that's it. Right to go for the day. It's good to hear from her, especially on the weekend. She usually doesn't. She's got her own family and to do with that, so, I don't want to be too much of a bother. So it's good that she's just popped in and said good morning. Which, yeah, but then again, getting up on a Saturday morning at 10:30 is quite acceptable, I think. Oh, sort that cat out, Ryan. Okay, before the next century is over, human beings will no longer be the most intelligent or capable type of entity on the planet. That's said by Ray Kurzweil. Or Kurzweil. Entity, eh? So AI is going to definitely be a thing, because it's almost it now. Well, what do I got here? So I hope to find you so good. Hope I haven't missed out on too much. I have to do what I have to do, and I can only be where I can be when I can be there, I guess. I am not God. I wish I had his powers to be everywhere. And the job would be way easier. The game will be over. But it's not played that way. He knows how to win the game if I was like him fully. Without error, there can be no brilliancy. So if you don't make mistakes, you can't be brilliant. Because you can't get, it's very, very, very lucky you'll get it right on the first time before that experiment blows up in your face. Trial and error sometimes. Sometimes. It's wise to direct your anger towards problems and not people. To focus your energies on answers and not excuses. We got the biggest problem in the world, that. You got this, Netanyahu, whatever he is, Jewish bloody leader, blaming our Australian leader. You're not doing enough. You did this. You anti this, you anti that. I don't even know. They're just going to make that clean attack because we never gave them any money. And we asked them that, yes, we accept that should be a Palestinian state. And they don't want that. So we went against their vote, and of course he's going to oust us. Right, brother? Who knows? If you know anything about their history, it's not just got to do with they being persecuted during the Holocaust. No, no. You have a look what they've done. How good that their teams are to get into other people's countries and grab whoever they want. Hmm? Hmm. Got no idea. Also, they're going to sit back with these little warmongering ways and stop blaming our Prime Minister that their wars come over here. It's as simple as that. It's not what we anti-this. We're the most racist country in the world, so you can pick that all day long. You know, even the next bloke you get in ain't going to be any different. And next bloke ain't going to be no different. We already spend well and truly more than enough to protect the Jewish community. There we go out of our way, tax dollars to pay for that. I mean, you've got that guy, he's speaking about how, his kids have to go to, a security guard that's armed to their schools now. My kids don't go to any schools that the kids that they've got armed security looking after them. My kids are not privileged like that. That's privilege to be protected and multicolored like that. That's not like, oh, I'm scared. No, you begged and cried for that shit. Begged and cried for more and more and more. Now you've got more. Now you want more? When does it stop? When does it stop that we keep funneling all this money to protect this one race? Doesn't even belong here. Regardless whether they're born here or they say that they're Australianised or whatever laws you got or not. It's a fact. That's not got nothing to do with anti-Semitism or anything against Jews in Australia. That attack. That's got everything to do with what's happening over there, what he created in his country and Palestine, which he's basically wiping out. That's what that is. If he didn't start that, this wouldn't be happened. That wouldn't have ever happened. The Jewish community over here would have been peaceful. Wouldn't have to raise up the security stakes again, asking our government to spend every other Australian tax dollars again to pay for extra help. Hello, Fluffy. How are you going? I hope I find you well. Yes, a little bit upset about that shooting. Hope nothing like that happens this weekend. It's pretty upsetting. All those innocent people, regardless whether they were Jewish or not, right? All those innocent people. Taking care of one. We got to go home in 2 days ago. Okay, that's good. So, as long as he's stable, you got to realize that there sometimes, when you're caring for somebody, it's going to be really hard because I know when I'm caring for my father, when my mum used to care for him, well, you have to get all that different bloody stuff in and you have to be that extra vigilant because now, well, basically they're reliant on you. So, through God, works through you now, for on. And that's what we have to do. Yes. See, life chucks us all types of curveballs, no matter which way you look at them. I mean, gee, beginning of the year, my daughter was well behaved. At the end of the year, she's a brat. And I've had to sort that out. I'm talking to my oldest daughter just before about what we're going to do over Christmas and how she's been going punning, rounding up cows and stuff for her first experience of that. So I hope that your husband and you are all right, your partner and you are all right. It is pretty hard. And if there is community help out there, don't ever be afraid not to go and ask for it. You just have to look around. I know it's harder where you might be. America's a funny place, that one. Funny. You know, I always thought if I ever came to America, I was going to go to Disneyland when I was a kid, but I'm not going to go there no more. It'll probably be Las Vegas. And that's about it. You know, pretty scary. You know, of course, I like to go see lots of places in America. Travel around, go down to Texas, you know, go to the California, go to just have a look around all your basic sites. Go and have a look at the Grand Canyon, all that kind of stuff. But it'd be good to travel with the kids like that. Oh, that's blowing again. Hey, just reply to it, guys. Actually, be good with that. Oh, there she goes. Oof. Sorry about that little blank out, but you know, you get that. Yeah, she just obviously woke up not long ago, and because you know, she just sends me a message every now and again, like you would a sister and a brother. She got other things to do, so there's always a delayed telecast with that girl. That conversation, I could say something, and I won't hear the answer for days. But that's it, society. See, everyone's too busy for themselves. That's the worst part. That's where that vainness comes in. Everyone's all about the self. Well, that's wrong. It's all about other people, love. It's all about everyone else and other people. Because they're the ones you love. That's how it works. Love's a funny thing. Is it an emotion or is it an energy? It's like when you get angry, you really want to belt somebody, but you don't do it. So all that anxiety and anger that's built up, where does it go? Does it reabsorb back into the body? Does it deconstitute back into the frame, into the libido, into the muscles? See, they don't know this. They don't know whether it stores up. That's why they say every now and again, no, you're building him up, you're building him up. You don't stop riding him because you're building him up. And that's what must be happening. But they can't determine where this build up is, whether it's in the brain or whether it's in the muscle reaction. You know, so that's a very strange concept. C.Y. Lung or Young, yeah, C.Y. Young, I think it's pronounced. He wrote a book on the libido, and he's the only one that's really done an in-depth study and look in on that. And that's got a lot to do with your energy, you know. You store it and that. I get anxiety all the time, get to build up and like, oh, gee, on about somebody, and I don't know where it gets storing up. But I pity the fool that I come across and have to hurt. Always say that, because you've got so much anger inside, and you need to release it. So you have to do it other ways. I find coming out here, talking on the internet, something I haven't done. No, and I've been right into it for over a year now. Oh, there you go. And my cats and what I've got to do. Everything's coming to a head. 2026, eh? The year of the horse. Looks like we're going to have to go pony riding. I'm going to take you out there during the Christmas holidays and show you gold prospecting in the heat. I was going to try and go out before Christmas, but Christmas presents, all you know, so I had to save money for the Christmas. And after Christmas, I'll take you on an adventure through the Australian wilderness. Mr. Pepsico, is that you? It'll be Peppy. He's annoying like that. Yes, it is not that the strongest of the species that survives, nor is it the most intelligent. It's usually the most responsive to change. Those that respond to change and respond to change well, like poor Margie has to, respond to the change. Now she has to look after him, and he relies on her. So, well, she'd probably have that. I'd be doing that all the time, Michael. Well, you probably have to. You probably have. Well, that's enough philosophy for now. Enough philosophy from the book of death, the Black Death. That'd be good if I do a check on that one. See if I can tell you about that Black Death and how that goes. You were quite surprised. It was pretty much exactly like they did with COVID. Funny. Well, been on half an hour. Haven't been on for a while. Wind is starting up. I'm getting a bit thirsty. And I'm getting hot under this mask. People come, people go. Only the ones that love you will stay. In the end, Archangel Michael is always alone. Simply because where I gotta go, ain't no one wanna go there. No one wanna do those jobs. That's why God built me. So I can be the ones that go, oh my God. He said, don't worry, son, you'll find out a way, either that or the shit running down your leg. You'll be able to slip out of that situation very quickly. Oh, yes, okay, boss. No worries, chief. But I have to, because that's the way it is. Archangel Michael is not all, sunshine and flowers. Oh, bloody butterflies, is it? No, she's pretty doom and gloomy. Sometimes fun. But I'm not supposed to take fun and pride in it. Pride, yes. Prestige, maybe. But that would make me too vain. Like I said, you go to heaven, you get asked to get given a job, take it. You want a job? Yep. You'll be surprised where you end up, but you'll be happy that you did. This is the Archangel Michael, signing off for now. Hope you stay well.